Brought to you by Penguin.
The Western Front by Nick Lloyd. Read by Mark Elstob. Cast of characters: Albert I, King of the Belgians, 1875 to 1934. Assumed command of the Belgian army in August 1914 and spent the remainder of the war with his men in a small lodgment behind the Yser River. Allenby, General Sir Edmund Henry Heineman, 1861 to 1936. Commanded the British Cavalry Division in 1914 before taking charge of the Third Army 1915 to 1917. Transferred to the Egyptian Expeditionary Force in June 1917. Asquith, Herbert Henry, 1852 to 1928. Liberal Party politician and Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, 1908 to 1916. Baden, Prince Maximilian Alexander Friedrich Wilhelm von, 1867 to 1929. Honorary President of the Baden branch of the German Red Cross, who was appointed Imperial Chancellor on the 3rd of October 1918. Baker, Newton Deal, 1871 to 1937. U.S. Secretary of War, 1916 to 1921. Balfour, Arthur James, 1st Earl of Balfour, 1848 to 1930. Conservative politician who was appointed First Lord of the Admiralty in May 1915 and Foreign Secretary the following year. Bauer, Colonel Max Hermann, 1869 to 1929. Artillery expert who served throughout the war in the operations section of the German Supreme Command. Bayern, Crown Prince Ruprecht Maria Luitpold Ferdinand von, 1869 to 1955. Heir to the throne of Bavaria. Commanded the German 6th Army 1914 to 1916 and Army Group Ruprecht, 1916 to 1918. Below, General Fritz Wilhelm Theodor Karl von, 1853 to 1918. Replaced Karl von Bülow at the German Second Army in 1915 until he moved to command First Army in 1916. Appointed to 9th Army in June 1918. Below, General Otto Ernst Vincent Leo von, 1857 to 1944. Served on the Eastern Front, in the Balkans and on the Italian Front between 1914 and 1917. Brought back to the Western Front in February 1918 after his time in Italy to take charge of the German 17th Army. Berg-Markienen, Friedrich Wilhelm Bernhard von, 1866 to 1939. President of East Prussia who was appointed Chief of the Kaiser's Civil Cabinet in January 1918. Bettmann-Hollweg, Theobald Theodor Friedrich Alfred von, 1856 to 1921. German Imperial Chancellor, 1909 to 1917. Bliss, General Tasker Howard, 1853 to 1930. Chief of Staff of the United States Army, 1917 to 1918. Assigned to the Supreme War Council as American Permanent Military Representative in November 1917. Bourne, General Max Ferdinand Karl von, 1850 to 1921. Commander of the German 7th Army, 1915 to 1918. Promoted to Army Group Command in August 1918. Briand, Aristide Pierre-Henri, 1862 to 1932. French statesman and politician who served as Prime Minister between October 1915 and March 1917. Bülow, Field Marshal Karl Wilhelm Paul von, 1846 to 1921. Commander of the German Second Army, 1914 to 1950.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?